December the 19th of this year, Dušan Vlahović scored his 33rd Serie A goal of the calendar year, equaling Cristiano Ronaldo's league record. The 21-year-old Serbian international, who will be 22 in January, has a contract that expires at Fiorentina in 2023, so has been linked with quite a few big clubs like Manchester United, Manchester City and Juventus, whilst also being linked with smaller clubs like Arsenal and Tottenham. This season in Serie A he's made 19 appearances whilst playing 1,699 minutes, scoring 16 goals in the process. I'm going to break down exactly where those goals have came from, but before that, for cheap good quality football jerseys, retro jerseys and tracksuits, go over to www.jerseyfifa.com, a link will be left in the description below, and use code ATLANTISFOOTBALL to get 5% off. So he has scored 1 goal in the 6-yard box, with 13 coming in the penalty area and 2 coming from outside of the box. He ranks as the 3rd highest goal scorer in Europe's top 5 leagues with 16 goals, behind Robert Lewandowski who scored 19 and Patrick Schick at Bayer Leverkusen who's also scored 16. If we look at the top 10 of that list, Vlahović has scored the highest percentage of his team's goals with 47%. Lewandowski has scored 34% of Bayern Munich's league goals this season, with Schick scoring 40%, showing how significant Vlahović is for Fiorentina's attack. Now I am going to come on to his FB ref report, which will give you more detailed statistics to really see how good Vlahović actually is in comparison to other strikers around Europe. Now Vlahović rightly gets a lot of comparisons to Erling Haaland, and rightly so, as they have a lot of similarities. Both are very tall strikers, with Haaland being 6'4" and Vlahović 6'3". Both are also world-class finishers and have excellent movement in the box. And if you look at them from an aesthetic point of view, both actually do look quite clumsy and uncoordinated when they have the ball at their feet, but they seem to be able to get the job done because of their power and pace. While some strikers like Firmino or Aguero are quite nimble, small and have excellent technique, Vlahović is very much like Erling Haaland or Romelu Lukaku, using his big frame and his power to absolutely motor past defenders. I think you could describe him as a hybrid between a target man and an advanced forward, as he does like to make runs in behind the back line, as does Erling Haaland and Romelu Lukaku, which does lend itself to being an advanced forward, making runs in behind the back line, though he can also drop off from the forward line, receive the ball into his feet, and the ball just kind of stick to him like glue. His big frame allows him to keep the ball under control, and his power allows him to drive past players, and he's able to lay off the ball and bring his teammates into play, enabling his side to progress the ball forward. The benefit of this is obviously the ability to move the ball into the final third. You can play a direct vertical pass into his feet, and you know that he's going to be able to control the ball, and then you're going to be able to have possession in the opposition's half. But his real talents lie when he's in the box, and his shooting ability is absolutely phenomenal. He has a knack of just being able to place the ball in exactly the right area where the keeper can't reach, whether this is from one-on-one situations where he's making direct runs in behind the back line, which he's very good at, timing his run, getting his movement right, and when he's in front of goal, he has a composure and the skill to place the ball past the keeper. Also from crossing situations, he has excellent movement, able to notice where the defender is, knowing when to move to pull the defender away and then to move into space. He's very good at doing this, which opens up the passing lane for players to play the ball into him from those crossing positions, and when he receives the ball in congested areas, he's very good at getting the ball out of his feet and driving the ball past the keeper. This is the perfect set of attributes for a poacher and a world-class goal scorer, as a lot of your chances are going to come in the box when there's a lot of players around you. So if you have this ability to get the ball out of your feet quickly, to find space within the box, and then to either place or drive the ball past the keeper, then you're obviously going to score a lot of goals, and that's exactly why Vlahović has been so prolific. Now before I come on to his FB ref report, let me just remind you that I do have a Patreon, so if you do want exclusive videos for £5 a month, you'll get a weekly newsletter, as well as 2 exclusive videos, one of which will be a Manchester United video, one of which will be on a topic voted for by Patreons. So if you do want to help support the channel and get some exclusive content, click the link in the description to sign up for my Patreon. But even just watching the video the whole way does help the video in the algorithm, and I've left some other videos linked in the description below for you to check out as well, and that is very much appreciated. So from Vlahovic's FB ref report over the last 365 days, when compared against every other striker in Europe's top 5 leagues, we can see that he scores 0.57 non-penalty goals per 90 minutes, sitting in the 86th percentile from a non-penalty XG of 0.40, which sits in the 67th percentile, showing that Vlahović is a very good finisher, as he's overperforming his non-penalty XG by 0.17 goals per 90 minutes. This has resulted in him scoring a massive 5.69 more goals than you would have expected from the chances he's got according to the XG model. He's recorded an expected assist rate of 0.09, which ranks in the 30th percentile, showing that he's not massively a chance creator, as he is a goal scorer first and foremost. But this isn't to say he doesn't contribute outside of the box, as he's integral to Fiorentina's build-up play, as he provides them with the ability to play those vertical passes into his feet and progress the ball forward, as I've previously said, so he's going to be an asset whether he's in or outside of the box. Now, in a video that I'm going to be releasing on my Patreon, I am going to be looking at which clubs should potentially sign Vlahović, analysing how he'd fit into different side systems, and giving my overall verdict on where I think he should go from his own personal point of view. If you want to catch that video, a link to my Patreon will be in the description below, but thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe and give me some other ideas of other players I should make videos on, and check out the description as well, as I will be leaving some videos linked down there that I think you may enjoy.